Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Akabane101 and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. Now keep in mind today's episode is an optional episode, so you do not have to watch it to know what's going to happen in the next episode. But this is your last warning before we do the DLC. So if you haven't seen the DLC before, this is the video you should stop at until you see a video that says it doesn't have DLC in it. The videos that will have DLC in it will be labeled DLC for Prepare to Die Edition, so you will know exactly which ones you don't want to be spoiled for. However, the DLC should be out for Xbox 360 and PS3 by now, so if you haven't decided on getting it already and you want to see someone play through the DLC, then feel free to watch the next videos on it. I believe the DLC will either be one video or two videos, depending on if we kill Calamy or not. Anyway, as you saw, we picked up the Lingering Dragon Crest Ring from Griggs, the apprentice of Logan, and this will allow us to have Great Magic Weapon last a little bit longer. My next goal is to try and get our intelligence up to level 25. However, I need dexterity and my endurance to be leveled up as well. More and more I've noticed that this build is not particularly the greatest. However, with using a longsword, it kind of works out a little bit having that strength at level 28. Although, if I wanted to do a really good dex and endurance build, then I would have been a little bit happier with an Uchigatana. But oh well, that's not really much of a big deal to me. We'll still make this character work. We'll see how far we can make it. Hopefully it works out for us. I did just complete the game again on the live stream. Again, all the links to my live stream are in the description, so you don't have to go too far. As well as it's on my channel. So if you guys don't know, I have a live stream already. I actually live stream Dark Souls almost every day. And here I go. Do the dumbest thing possible. I roll off the side and get myself killed. Surprisingly, that did do enough damage to kill me. I think if I had maximum health, I could have survived that, but that is a little bit unfortunate. Maybe even the Ring of Favor could have saved us there, but I have made it my new goal that I'll never use the Ring of Favor again. Anyway, we'll pay that guy back for what he did to us. I'll just cut the video back to this position here so you guys don't have to see me run all the way back here. I'm sure that'd be a little bit boring. Anyway, this is going to be heavily story-based in this episode, so I won't be talking too much. Probably around the time we free Master Logan, and just a little bit after we free Griggs, or not Griggs, Sigmeyer of Katarina. That's the guy I mean to talk about, who is right there on the bottom right of the screen. You might have saw him in a moment there. He is, of course, known as Onion Bro. Now, sometimes he actually kills those guys. I think the first time you actually wander in here, those lizard men are actually indeed dead. They are not alive. Thus leading you to believe that Sigmeyer did take them out. However, these guys are the biggest assholes in the game, especially when there are two of them. So you have to be generally fairly safe, or very, very careful in taking them out. Parrying is generally not a good idea for me, especially since I don't have that high of armor. And I like to look fabulous, so we're going to be wearing this armor for the rest of it. Anyway, let's go say hey to Sigmeyer, which we haven't had a chance to say hello yet.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Sigmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a ball, to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit too tough to be outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak. Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no chance. My head would spin.
Alright, so after talking to Sigmeyer, we can now find out that he has been having issues trying to get past this boulder. He is unfortunately too plump and wearing such heavy armor that he can't fat roll out of the way of the boulder, so we're going to have to move the little dial and get it to go away. And you may also notice that the ball isn't actually coming down here. And my awful evasion of that three-bladed serpent there got me the Shotel, so I guess that's alright. But the Shotel isn't that great of a weapon, I would say. I think it carries the same properties as all curved swords, which I think they all go through shields. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. However, I would say the best curved sword in the game is probably the Painted Guardian curved sword, which you can pick up by killing the Painted Guardians in front of the Painted World. But, oh well, don't really need to worry about that right now. We're going to quickly grab one of the rings that we forgot. Again, I have been doing a lot of live streaming, so I'm learning about a lot of things that I have actually missed in this game. It's very easy to miss a lot of items in this game. Here is the ring that we just picked up, called the Ring of Steel Protection. This ring belonged to the Night King Rendell. It grants its wearer protection by boosting defense against physical attacks. Of the many legends surrounding the Night King Rendell, one of the more well-known speaks of his standing down a giant drake and slashing it to pieces. He basically rips apart a drake, which sounds freaking awesome. Probably had something to do during the fight against dragons back then, too. And here's one of my other mess-ups. I went left, and you may have noticed that before I went right, and for some reason I keep wanting to go left, even though the only way to evade that is by going directly right, because there is a table to your left and you will not be able to roll out of the way in time unless you're extremely good. So I got shot in my left arm by the giant arrow. Here is how we can get the sorcerer gear. All we have to do is leaping, drop onto this three-bladed guy, grab the large soul of a proud knight. And over to the right, you can actually leap off the side and check out a whole bunch of cool items there. Actually, I don't even think there really is anything of importance there. I noticed that the Flameborg was on the three-bladed dude, which is also another curved sword, I believe. I could be incorrect about that. But here is the Black Sorcerer gear, along with the new spell called Hush. Interesting how this was also near, and well, it was kind of near Griggs already, considering Big Hat Logan is here. So Griggs was probably looking for Logan, noticed another sorcerer, and could have killed him. You never know. Griggs is not one to be trusted, especially if you are a sorcerer. I think he just wants Logan to be the only one that's actually teaching him about anything. Anyway, we can launch that boulder down, which will open the door that we need. We'll move the turntable one more time so we can actually go down there without actually getting flattened by the ball. And then we will go ahead and free Big Hat Logan, who I am very happy we are able to do. So let's go say hey.
You seem quite lucid. A rare thing in these times. I am Logan. I'm a bit cooped up, as you can see. I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed, but I could repay you with knowledge and sorcery. This place is melting my mind. The inactivity is repressive. Oh, heavens! Thank you! I'm saved, and I'd love to resume my travels, but I must log a few things first, and I owe you a favor. I will return to Firelink Shrine. Speak with me there, so that I may impart my sorcery.
Okay, so after that, you may have noticed that we have opened this cage with the cage key. However, you can open it up with just the standard master key, of which you can pick up from the guy that goes, "Ai Shemai," onto the bridge, where we picked up the Ring of Sacrifice. Anyway, I skip ahead a little bit because I was running around for absolutely no reason, and then realized that, hey, I'm already done everything in Sen's Fortress, so let's grab the Homeward Bone and head on back home, where we get to finally talk to Griggs, who will be very excited to see his master back, as well as we can talk to Big Hat Logan. Now, I'm just not going to talk for the rest of this video because there's really nothing to talk about anymore. So if you guys are interested in the DLC content, that'll be the next episode. I'm working very hard to make sure I do as good as possible, as well as make sure you check out the live streams at twitch.tv/Akabane101. So I'll be back at the very end of this video.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
There you are. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. Heading out, are you? I too will leave soon. Undead or no, I shan't stay here forever. You have great potential. Don't go and die over nothing. Hello there. You really are very diligent. I quite understand. Study is invigorating. Hello there. I thought that perhaps you'd gone hollow on me. So have you come to further your study of sorcery?
Oh, hello. I appreciate the attention, but you really should speak to Master Logan. That will certainly do you more good. Have you spoken to Master Logan? He is an accomplished scholar. The arts of sorcery would never have come this far without his contributions, and he has the nerve to go risking life and limb. What a stubborn old fellow. Oh, there you are. Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his own again. It seems that he is still determined to find the famed regal archives in Anor Londo. I intend to search for him. Only before I leave, there is one thing I wish to do. You see, Master Logan has left most of his books. With them, I could teach you Logan sorcery. You have done much to assist me. Before I leave on this journey, I will teach you all that Logan has to share. Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall bequeath Master Logan's sorcery to you.
Hello there. I was expecting you. This place is truly magnificent, more than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you, and the secret of Sith's immortality. Ah, the secret of Sith's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Sith is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wound, it is an effect of the primordial crystal, a sacred treasure pillaged by Sith when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens, the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest. The tomes stored in these archives are truly magnificent, a great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Sith had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. But I can't remember death. The undead. What's the other one first? Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I would absorb it, then share it with you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was the story of Big Hat Logan. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, for the live streams, you'll be able to check them out at twitch.tv/Akabane101. If you want to know exactly when those goes live, all you have to do is follow me there, and it will update your email of the account that you were using on twitch.tv, because you get to learn a lot about Dark Souls on there, probably as much as you're learning right now here. And if you're wondering how I learned so much, it's the live streams. Other than that, thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. You guys are awesome. And thanks for the awesome support on the entire show so far. And tomorrow, we'll conquer the DLC and its 4 bosses. So let's do it. See you guys next time.